up guys, and welcome to another video of Julian's Pets and Plants. And in today's video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to my plants. So with that being said, please crush the like and subscribe button, and let's get into the video. I've had a lot of plants in my life, about 100, in the span of around 10 years. So I'd like to show you guys the ones that I still have around. This is my banana tree. I've had it for around like 5 months. And it's grown pretty well. And this right here is my lemon and lime plant. It is a mixed plant and produces a lot. This right here is one of my dragon fruit plants. It's a bit sick and depressed, but I can fix that. This right here is one of my flower plants. It's a bit sick and enduring shock since I recently transplanted it into the ground. Actually, I'm going to be making a whole new video on how to heal shocked plants. So stay tuned for that one. These right here are my other flower plants. This one is a little bit sick, and this one, well, it's fall, so it's not doing that well. This right here is my fig tree. It has a couple almost ready figs, as you guys can see. This right here is my 3-year-old cactus plant. It is a prickly pear plant and has a pretty interesting story to it. So I'll share that with you guys. A while ago, when I was a very noob gardener, I had a neighbor who gave me a little clipping of their cactus plant. Now, I didn't really think much of it, and I just left it. Now, one day, the jar that I left it in filled up with water. Now, I didn't care, so I left it there. I noticed in a couple days that it grew some roots. So, I decided to grow it. And now it's this ginormous plant. Pretty cool, ain't it? Now these over here are my ginormous succulents. I've been growing these for about a year or two. And this is my large dragon fruit plant. This right here is my pepper plant. It is a cobra pepper plant, black cobra, and has some almost ready harvest. This right here is my very sick transplanted tomato stub. It used to be a tomato plant, but got sick, so I'm in the process of healing it. Here is my bell pepper plant. Well, this one right here is my jalapeno plant. This right here is another pepper plant. Now, I do not remember what type it is, so I'll tell you guys if I do. This right here is my cherry tomato plant. It's a bit small, but pretty soon it's going to grow and be ginormous. These are even more cherry tomato plants. These right here are my tomato plants. I do need to transplant them because they are a bit sick, but I'll make a video on that. These right here are my beets. And this right here is a green. I don't know what type of greens it is, but it somehow managed to sneak in here. These are my carrots. As you guys can see, they're pretty small. These right here are my garlic plants. As you can see, I already have some green nubs and a little bit of growth. So that's exciting. This right here is my very large garlic plant. As you can see, it's grown pretty well. This right here is my ginger plant. As you can see, it hasn't had the most growth, but it's hanging in there. These are some radishes. As you can see, I'm going to need to transplant these, so I'll make a video on transplanting pretty soon. These are my turmeric, very small growth, as you guys can see. Now this one right here is my radish plant. Now as you guys can see, it is pretty small because recently I had to transplant it into this bigger container, so it underwent a lot of shock and had almost every leaf die. Luckily, I used my methods and cured it. So as you guys can see, some nice healthy growth going on right here. These right here are my lettuce buds. As you can see, they're pretty small, but they'll grow. Now this container is full of greens. These right here are celery. I grew them pretty long while ago from a tiny little celery bud. As you guys can see, they've grown pretty well. This right here is my romaine lettuce plant. I also grew this one from a bud, and it has some pretty good growth, as you guys can see. Now this is my newer celery plant, which has undergone a lot of shock, so I'm going to have to heal that. Now these are some more of my greens. I don't remember what type these are, but I do know that they are greens and very healthy. This right here is my container of chia seed. As you guys can see, I have a lot of big and little buds. These right here are my living spring mix right here. Pretty big, as you guys can see. With the rest of these, they are either buds or I do not know what they are. But I do know this one is a type of hanging succulent. These are sprouting papayas. And for the rest, I have no clue. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, like always, please crush the like and subscribe button. And with that being said, see ya!